Oh man,
What's good, YouTube? What's good? It's your boy BSMG10, and I'm back with another banger, man. Today we got Say Cheese interviewing Charleston White on the Lil Durk getting arrested situation, So y'all already know how this man get when it comes to the black men, black women, the black community. Period. You know, with the run-ins with law enforcement or some type of guy being in the streets or uh, anything. You feel me? So let's see what Charleston talking about today, man.
we got Charleston White back on the couch, man. Back on Say Cheese, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing well. Fresh out of jail.
Fresh out, man. A lot has happened since we did our interview last week,
Yeah.
man. I definitely want to talk about the viral, the shit that's going viral right now, Lil Durk.
Yeah. The
Murder for hire.
Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost. Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost. I just did an interview on the Danza Project where they asked me about him. And I was saluting the change that he had been making. But now I see why he was making the change. He was trying to avoid some shit. He wasn't really making no motherfucking change. Nah, he wasn't really trying to, well, I ain't gonna say he wasn't, because I don't know his heart, know his mindset. But man, the feds is hardly ever wrong when they come get you. They hardly ever wrong when they come get you. They don't jump the gun for nothing. One thing about our Federal Bureau of Investigations, homie, they do their due diligence. And they dot their I's and they cross their T's. So they've been sitting on this. They've been watching him go to rehab. They've been watching him get the keys to the city. And so now, how to assassinate your character. Yeah, so they finna humiliate him.
You think that pushing peace bullshit, that was some bullshit?
Yeah, that was some bullshit. Yeah, that was some. It's easy to push peace, or it's easy to push the concept or the narrative of pushing peace when you got some skeletons in your closet. And it seems like these guys got a lot of skeletons in their closet. Wiretap, got him on a wiretap. I don't know how he go beat that.
Yeah, that wiretap.
U.S. Marshals pick him up in Fort Lauderdale. I was just in Fort Lauderdale 2 days ago. Just got back yesterday. Homie, I don't know how he go beat this.
He booked 2 flights. He booked a flight to Italy and I believe it was Switzerland. And he didn't go. The flight was supposed to leave at 6:40. The FBI seen that he was trying to flee the country, and then he booked one for 9:40 last night, and that's when they got him. So he was ready to flee the country.
He'll be there to trial. He won't get a bond. They go diddy him. He won't get a bond because it looked like he was trying to flee. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to flee. I just seen a post that he made the other day. I think day before yesterday, where he was saying if you don't hear it come out of his mouth, don't take it for nothing. But he self-identifies and self-proclaims himself as being the voice of the streets. So all that will and can be used against him.
Were you shocked when the news broke last night?
Oh, homie, I was shocked. Because I've been paying attention to the transition he's been trying to make for the last 2 years, and it looked like he was really transitioning. Went to rehab. Yeah, I was real shocked, homie. Yeah, I was real shocked. Him and Aiden Ross was together not too long ago. They were staying somewhere together. So Aiden was trying to get me and him to sit down together to do an interview possibly, or just to meet and hash out what we could hash out. And I agreed to it. I don't know if he did. We never got around to talk about it anymore. But yeah, homie, I was real shocked.
Do you think this is something that Lil Durk knew was coming? And what I mean by that is like every day thinking about it. It's like what's coming, you don't know when.
People who get away with murder wake up every day and think about it, homie. People who have gotten away with murder, if it's 20 years ago, 30 years ago, in the back of their mind, they can never sleep at peace. They can never be at ease because murder has no statute of limitations. And you have to pay your debt. Homie, when you take a life or you're responsible for taking a life, it's different than robbery. It's different than committing a crime where you get away with it. You owe a debt to society. You might get away with it owing a debt to society, but you'll never get away with owing a debt to a life. So that's how I ended up started working with kids, homie, because we was responsible for taking somebody's life as children. So when I grew up, my mother always, not that she kept it in our face, but in the back of my mind, homie, I know throughout life, I owe a debt to someone's life. And so that's what made me get on the path of start working with children who ended up on the same path that I was on, being at-risk juvenile delinquents, you know, getting involved in crimes. So that's what pushed me into my purpose, knowing that I paid my debt to society, but I forever owe a debt to my victim.
Yeah, it's this thing online right now where people are blaming the commenters, they're blaming the trolls, they're blaming, you know, when King Von died, it was this slide for Von comment that would go viral all over the internet every day, trying to get Durk to retaliate for the murder of King Von. Now they're saying that it's the trolls' fault. They're saying that
trolls don't have that kind of power. Trolls are not that powerful, nor do they have influence, because trolls are invisible faces. 60% of trolls are AI robots.
That I disagree with that. Trolls, they don't supposed to have power, but same time, the amount of fans that he got and the amount of fans that the other side got, they antagonizing both parties. You feel me? So that's like when I was speaking in the last video I did, where when two men, if they have tension between each other and they not talking it out, but they just going off of what they see off the internet, that's not neither one of them interacting with each other. That's the fans interacting with what the two guys that's into it with already had put out. You feel me? And the fans add on, like he like this, he like this, and then it just go back and forth. Let me give you a prime example, bro. It's like say if I'm from another state, right, and somebody say I snitched or whatever, and I go to this other state. These people over here, they don't even know me. You feel me? They don't know nothing about me. But me and them people start hanging together for probably like a month, a year, whatever the case is, and then once my face get recognized again, like such as like the media wise, you will have the people from the old state that I used to be in, like, he did this, he did that, he was like this, he was like that. You feel me? So now that's gonna get back to the new group of people I got, and the fan base down there that I built up, the relationships I built up with other people on the other side. And now me and the people who I the second group of people who I start hanging with, now they gonna start looking at me different, and I'm gonna end up getting into it with them, and they gonna repeat what they heard off the internet. You feel me? Whether it's not true or true. You feel me? So I don't agree with that. Trolls play a big part in the music industry beef. That's why I always say, like, the man just gotta talk the shit out instead of like going off the internet, just steady antagonizing each other and saying what this person did, what this person not like. Cause it ain't nothing but you reading comments and seeing what the fans saying, and you interacting with it and dishing that energy out to the person who you supposedly had attention with.
Robots are not humans. If you can't put a face to a troll, homie, chances are that's an AI robot.
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my other sample libraries. This is Arcade by Output. This thing has...
They're just mimicking the algorithm. That's why I don't argue with the comment section, because most of it is a bot. Most of them are bots. So people really believe that this guy who has about $30-40 million in the bank, who has a father who came home literally right after King Von died, have the kind of influence to troll him to make him want to retaliate. Well, if the trolls got that much power, why aren't they lives changing? Why can't trolls troll themselves to change their life? Why can't trolls troll themselves to get into the algorithm to make the kind of money that I'm making trolling with a face and a name? So it wasn't about the trolls, homie. It's what's in their heart. Nigga, that nigga lost his partner, and him and King Von were tight. He wanted some get back.
That's part of it too.
His brother
OTF
and his
wanted some
manager.
get back.
His brother and his manager died.
Come on, homie, that nigga want some get back. So this ain't got nothing to do with the trolls, homie. They would kill for the trolls.
Big fact.
This is a long-lasting beef. They wanted Quando head. Not only they wanted Quando head, they had this girl cousin price on her head. Homie, so no, this ain't got nothing to do with the trolls. Because when it happened, you didn't hear the trolls clapping saying,
I ain't never hear about that, Charles. So don't get to just putting shit out there like that, gang. We already dealing with too much time. They has prices on Quando grill head. I gotta look into that. I ain't hear about that.
yeah, Durk and them did that. The trolls swore up and down Durk was gonna get me for King Von. The trolls swore up and down that I was gonna be put to death for saying King Von. The trolls ain't shit.
Let me tell you, that's true. He right on that one. But only reason why ain't nobody gonna touch you because your ass is the police, gang. Use the police. Like, people rather take their chance with people who talking crazy. Well, they saying I'll kill you back or I'll smack you or some slight. You feel me? Some slight. But as much police stuff you talking about, saying you gon' make the call on this person, ain't nobody trying to go through that. So that's why a lot of people just leave you be.
Shit. But a bunch of faceless motherfuckers in the comment section that can't get a penny for a comment. Most men, he's not reading that shit. It's too many comments, it's too many people post, man. He can't read all that shit, and he got albums to make. He got to look over his shoulder. His house being broken into with his girl. His girl left him. He trying to get his girl back. Man, that nigga had too much shit to deal with to be influenced and impacted by what the trolls are saying.
Do you think he has any regret right now?
You goddamn right he do. But yeah, you goddamn right that they got a lot of regret, homie. Man, when them doors close, the woulda, coulda, shouldas go to kicking in. Man, I shoulda. Man, I wish I coulda. Man, them woulda, coulda, shouldas go to kicking in. This before you even go to court. When you go to court and have to go back and you can't make a bond, it take about a week for reality to sit in because you in shock. You in a psychological state of shock that you in this situation. So
That's
nigga,
true.
it's gonna take 2 weeks for nigga reality just really hit him and realize nigga he done f***ed up. Because he kind of like Puffy, man. You think you can pay the lawyers to work to get you out. It take about 2 weeks and he realized nigga, he ain't going nowhere. He gotta sit this one out, big dog. Now you gotta be what you say you is. Now you gotta be whatever you've been claiming. Now you gotta stand on that shit. Nigga, I didn't want to stand on it. I was in a dope bar than people. Shit, hey man, what shit, man? I'm serious, nigga. I don't want to stand on that shit.
You don't think it's I lost 3-4 people over this shit that I'm really, really close to. You don't think it's a it?
Nah. Hell nah, my nigga. Pain of losing people. He done fell from grace. You know how many people he probably take care of? His mother, his family, his children. Man, the pain of losing my partners don't compare to the pain of me losing my children, being pushed out of my kid's life by something I did in an emotional state, whether it was an emotional state of grief or whether it was an emotional reaction to want to avenge my buddy's death.
They're coming straight in. Trust me, I've got enough.
My nigga killer. So if my nigga killer and he get killed, I can't, me being who I am, y'all go do it. But y'all keep me out of it because I'm the nigga that's feeding everybody. I'm the nigga that's making sure we keep moving. Nigga now, shit, castle crumble. Castle for the, it goes to rubble. So imagine if they say, hey man, he was using his money to fund gang movements and gang activities, and they freeze his account like they did Thug. They freeze Thug account almost a week after he was arrested because they were saying YSL is a gang. That's why Thug saying, man, f that plea deal. I'm not finna plead to YSL no motherfucking gang, and I got a LLC to show where I've been paying and hiring people. That's why Thug won't plead. They're asking young Thug, say, man, just say this is a gang and you can get out today. That nigga, y'all froze my money saying that I've been using this money to fund gang activity. The feds want that money. And they got him on wiretap using the OTF business card, homie, to pay for shit. Nigga, how dumb can you be? But when you responding to emotions, it's hard to think logical. It's hard to have a rational thought when you caught up and you moving off your emotions.
That's true. That's female shit.
Man, this morning you went live, eating, talking, driving, counting money while the car was going.
Yeah, call it multitasking with one eye, and I can't see nothing over here.
Was that a Tesla or what?
No, man, I got a self-driving Jaguar. I hit a button and that motherfucker stay within the lines.
Big money, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I hit a button, that motherfucker stay in the lines.
Yeah, I seen that. But you also said that people laughed at you for going to jail, but crying that he's in jail.
Yeah, I'm trolling. Well, since the first time I met you, homie, I've been trying to show Black America that they're hypocrites, they fake, they love gangster, and snitches. I sat back and I studied this culture. So when I came to the internet, I'm coming with what they call a qualitative study that I've done on my own. Right? I've been studying this culture for over 10 years. So I came with a qualitative study and started speaking, saying, man, y'all love gangsters, y'all love killers. Y'all don't say nothing when the rappers do it. As a matter of fact, y'all have made rappers idols. They idolize, homie, as if they're gods. So I'm saying, Lil Durk them is responsible for killing people. King Von responsible for killing people. YSL responsible for killing people. How can y'all honor these men but discredit me and I ain't killed nobody? I came as the community activist who's been working with children in the community. I haven't committed crimes. I never shot a gun at a black man. I never sold dope in the black community. But nigga, I was discredited just for saying I'll call the police and I'm not a
I kind of see what he's saying, but from my point of view, when I first ran into Charleston White, he wasn't doing community activist type things. Not saying that he didn't do it, but you know how the internet, they'll show the bad of you, but they won't show the good. So I never took the chance to look it up, and I'm not gonna look it up because I don't look up anything on nobody. I just go with my day, and if I see something that catch my eye, I just watch it. You feel me? But watch it or listen to it. But that's kind of true what he's saying. Like they praise, it's like everybody praise stupidity and evil shit instead of praising the good. You got a few people who praise the good and whatnot, but remember when Durk got that key to the village and whatever, I saw a few people saying, oh, that's what's up, but as soon as he get locked up, you see thousands, millions of comments and views and everybody playing with bro's name and shit. You feel me? So it's like it's like most people want to see you do bad. They want to see you at your downfall than see you up. You feel me? And that just be true. It's just like when a person die. Or like it's just like when a person died. When they hear, you feel me, you get a little bit of attention and whatever, but as soon as you die, your numbers and your views and everything goes up. It be like, what the hell? You feel me? So I agree with that. I
showed up saying I'm a civilian. I'm a father, homie, who been raising my kids for the last 12 years. I just got my son through. So I showed up with that image. Man, f that nigga. So then I had to start saying, nigga, I killed the white man. Oh, you ain't killed nobody. So I was discredited through and through. But here it is, they promote the rappers. They idolize and honor the rapper. So I'm saying, how can you say free Durk, nigga, when he took life? How can y'all be feeling some kind of way? But when I go to jail for self-defense, I went to jail for self-defense. But I noticed they highlight the animal cruelty. They don't tell you Charleston White responded and got 2 aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon. They overlooked that. Man, animal cruelty. Nigga, I did a skit when I was on YouTube. I just took off in YouTube. So I'm saying, man, we got to be f***ed up as a race of people to have this mindset that the rappers get a free pass. So this is why I'm saying vote for Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump wants to give the police full immunity so they can do their job and make sure that we're safe as law-abiding citizens. And black people, one of the main reasons for not wanting to vote for Trump, he wants to give police full immunity. Y'all give rappers full immunity. Y'all give street niggas full immunity. Y'all get gangster niggas full immunity when they do wrong. They get to come back into the community, no snitching y'all, and seek refuge amongst us. And y'all allow them to come be amongst law-abiding citizens knowing that they will hurt people. So I'm saying, who feeling bad about a who done been caught or murder for hire and somebody died? Not only, homie, did they kill his cousin, nigga, they put money on the girl head too. I thought women and children was off limits. So when I say something bad about kids, man, women and children off limits. Put money on the girl head too. But it's a rapper, so he gets a pass. So I wanted to wake up this morning and celebrate like I saw them celebrate when I was in jail. That's why I celebrate when a rapper died. So when they thought I got shot, the whole black world was celebrating. Now they in tears. So I'm saying, where them Wallows and Gillies, where them Steven Jacksons at that was taking pictures in front of this King Von mural, this documented serial killer? And I just want to remind people, the only reason King Von got out of jail is that all the witnesses came up dead. You think Durk didn't pay for that either? He offered these guys who was going to kill Quando Rondo and Lil Pub or whatever his name is, he offered them money and a lucrative record career. Yeah. Didn't King Von get a lucrative record career? Then went on camera putting out $20,000? That was for Duck. So guess what? Mama Duck finna be rich in a mother. Mama Duck finna finally get her just due. And she deserve it. Her other kids deserve this. She finally finna get her just due, homie, because now he have an arrest for this murder that can. So them lawyers knew what they was doing. They knew the arrest was coming. That's why they filed the lawsuit. They knew the arrest was coming. We just didn't know.
The city of Chicago took the keys back. They just gave Durk the keys to the city. They just took the keys back.
They knew he was a key. That's why, see, there's always been Durk was what, GD or BD?
BD.
They always favored the BDs. They always favored the BDs and they wouldn't let the GDs in. They was blackballed, they was all of that. The city did that. The mayor was always on Durk's side. The mayor was always on Durk's side. But we all know, homie, Chicago government have always been a corrupt government since the Al Capone days, if you understand history. The governor took a bribe when Obama, what's his name? The Gorvage, whatever that nigga name was, the governor who ended up going to federal prison when Obama was the president, taking bribes. Chicago politicians and government have a long history of being corrupt and being in bed with gangsters. So there's no surprise. The reason why Larry Hoover is gone so long, because Larry Hoover was coming up against the government in Chicago, homie, teaching black people how to vote, turning gangs, not into gangs, but turn them into 501c3s, non-profits, so they don't be labeled as a gang. Nigga, that's why they removed Larry Hoover. So now,
that's true.
They should have took the keys back. But we got to remember, Diddy also had a key too. So they loved giving keys to motherfuckers who's unworthy and unjust of having keys. Diddy got a key to the city. They took that back too, so I ain't surprised. They finna take a lot back. But this is what I'm gonna say. You gonna see all these celebrities saying free Durk, free nephew. You ain't gonna hear none of them.
I'm already seeing it.
You ain't gonna hear none of them say, man, he need to pay for what he did. We always say free the killer. But what about Tuka mama, man? Is anybody gonna go back to Tuka's mama? And let's hear what she got to say now. Man, that woman should sue the hip hop industry. She should sue the record labels. So, this is a victory. This is a victory for the poor black at the bottom. the mama ducks, all the mothers at the bottom who didn't have a chance, homie, to really get justice. Man, them kids preached and teach killing for a long time.
So wow, so you think this is a real victory for us as black people?
Yeah, this is a real victory. This is a real victory. Now that demonic force, because it is a demonic force, it was a dark force. It was a dark energy that came down from Chicago and spread throughout America. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again.
Is you crazy, gang? That shit ain't stopping nothing, bro. That ain't stopping, bro. You got some people who don't know how to rap about nothing else but drill. You feel me? It just they gotta move real tight now. You feel me? You gotta. It's just like when you first lose a homie, bro, and you just gotta. It'll be your close homie. You feel me? Like niggas be having like 50 niggas out of 50 of them guys. You probably only got 5 to 6 that's solid. You feel me? If that. All your homies that you grew up with and that the partners that you got around you, that's for anybody. They not all loyal, bro. Sometimes it be hard to tell the real from the fake and the fake from the real. You feel me? Because people would play real the whole time. It's only because they want something. So, yeah, the drill not going to stop, bro. Drill not going to stop. It just, people got to move smarter. That's all it is.
Down goes the drill. Just down goes the drill. 12th round knockout. Because it looked like they had got away and they get to ride off into the sunset. So this is a victory for law-abiding black Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like the killing part of it. So
yeah,
we get.
It's a lot of free Durks right now. It's a lot of the free Durk campaign has begun.
Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling. Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling because they blackballed Quando Rondo because he was self-defending himself. They blackballed Lil Tim because he was standing up for a friend. Homie, come on now. Free Lil Durk. Keep him locked up. Don't give him no bond. Send him to a USP because of his record. And then got to think about this. He got to go to California. GDs and BDs ain't got no say-so in California. It's all Crip and blood. And them niggas is cutthroat, dirty, and they don't give a fuck about nothing outside of California. So he got to sit over here in Florida. Think about that. He got to sit in Florida and wait for extradition. That might take 2 or 3 weeks in Broward County. Ooh, wait, boy, that's gonna be tight to fart out his birth. Nigga asshole so up. That's pressure on your ass. Broward County, wait for extradition. Fly all the way from Florida, nigga, California. Have to go to California and get rearranged. Nah, nigga finna go through it. But he worked hard for this.
How do they fly? Is it commercial?
No,
or is
the Feds got a plane. They got a private plane. Just like the movie, the Earth Woman, they got all, no, them niggas, that's real. Yeah. Hell no, that's real. They don't ride on bus in the Fed. They put them ass on a plane.
But I told you though, I said this about a year ago and you said I was wrong. I said that when get money, they feel untouchable. I said you said a lot of beef was happening in rap because both sides didn't get money. But once you get money, you start to feel untouchable. You start to put bags on heads. And you know, and I know, when you get money, you become more of whoever you are. You become more of that. And I feel like Durk having all that money, it makes you feel like it makes you feel untouchable. It makes you feel like that.
He was feeling like that on the uprise. He got the kind of money now where he want to play boss in Assalamu Alaikum. He got the money after he went playing Assalamu Alaikum. He went to Mohammed. But he was feeling like that on the rise. So, man, maybe he had to feel untouchable. I can't understand. Young Thug, maybe they felt untouchable, homie. At times I feel like I'm untouchable with the money I got. At times I feel like I do what I want to do.
I don't think having money it helps with beef. I think having money it makes beef worse.
Yeah, if you got, homie, no, it ain't the beef, Sean. It's what's in the heart when he beefing. Cause this some can beef and say, man, nigga, that beef go stop the money. It's some nigga say, if we go to shoot, the money stop. We can't make no money, Warren. That's what made Big Meech a hell of a nigga. He wasn't, man, let's stop this beef. Meech was putting out beefs so he can keep making money. So I'm saying, homie, these are young. Durk is what, 30 years old?
32.
32? So you gotta think, how long King Von been dead? 4, 5 years?
4 years.
4 years. So prior to that, you dealing with children with money with an undeveloped brain. You dealing with kids coming out of violent environments, probably got childhood trauma, undeveloped brains, and all of a sudden is multi-millionaires overnight. So when he put the hit out, he really ain't number 25, 26. He really ain't fully developing his thought process. His prefrontal cortex haven't connected where he can be just thinking rational. He was on drugs, Percocets. He just got out of rehab. So he ain't thinking clearly. Then his father just come home. When his father came home, then you start to see more structure being added into his life. You start seeing him separating from certain things, and his dad started putting him around Muslim men in the community. Then he started trying to take the role of being a leader. But daddy had come home. Prior to that, he was the blind leading the blind. And it done came back and bite you, because what happens in the dark comes to the light. So it's some people that come into his life that probably have an awareness of what he's attached to by way of association. Or to say, man, you might need to clean this up. You might need to clean this up. The fire that killed Durk, that blew the whistle right there. The fire that killed Durk. It's too many niggas in the group, homie, for the police not to find out what's going on. If 4 niggas in the group, 3 niggas go tell it. If it's 8 niggas, 6 go tell it. With a possibility of 7. If it's 15.
One thing that with the Durk case, who all going to trial? Y'all let me know below, down in the comments. Who going to trial, or who just took whatever time they was offered or whatever. I gotta look more into that case.
In the group, 13 go tell.
Can you make money by mailing people money? Sounds weird, right? Well, my students and I have delivered hundreds.
So the more the people, the more possibility of somebody go tell, homie. And they young niggas who all ain't got money. Homie, you giving me 50,000 and go kill a nigga. That's the bond for me to get out if I get caught. You gotta give me a little bit more. I don't want no promising, but when you ain't never seen 50,000 and you idolize the person that's giving you 50,000, I would have done that at 12 and 13. I would have killed at 16 and 17 for a like that, but not when I get grown. So I'm gonna throw my life away. I can't see my mama no more. I might got kids. Yeah. So that's why that nigga told. That 50,000 wasn't worth it.
And nobody who won from this? Nobody won from this. I think Durk has like 6, 7 kids.
You say nobody won from this?
Yeah, who won?
Quando Rondo. Yeah, Quando Rondo.
But somebody
Rondo is the winner. Lil Tim is the winner.
Nobody, in my opinion, I don't feel nobody won from this. Just off the Von speaking on the young boy, and then Quando Rondo end up getting into a Von a little bit after that. I feel like Von caused a lot of lives to be lost and a lot of pain. Not saying on his street business, but more like heartbroken type situations he caused a lot of pain just off his reaction. So when he saw what he wanted to do, you feel me? Meaning like who lost they? I think Slutty was Slutty the one. Slutty got shot. Somebody named Louis got shot. The lives that was taken from the system by allegedly him paying the guys who murdered Durk. You feel me? So it goes on all sides. Everybody who participated and has something to do that's under Von's name, you feel me? It's hard loss. Even allegedly if Lil Durk was the one who they saying paid to have Quando smashed at that time, then that's still something that Von had caused. Because if Von never hopped out that car and did what he did, we wouldn't been in this situation. Durk probably would have been trying to help Von pay to get out of jail by now. You feel me? Just off of, you remember like a month or two after he passed, or a few months after he passed, the Chicago police had released a statement and some documents saying that he was responsible for the murders of K.I. and whoever else it was. But yeah, he probably would have been facing charges like that at this time. So he caused a lot of pain with a lot of people. So I just don't know, bro. I just don't know.
Those are the winners. Mama Durk is the winner. Even though she lost Durk, Durk was a street. With already the possibility of him gonna be killed in the streets or going to jail, Mama Durk won. Mama Durk done buried a lot of children due to tragic accidents and murder. So Mama Durk won. She can be free now. Even though she lost her baby home, she can finally be free in her spirit. Because a lot of that anger, a lot of that bitterness come from watching these people's careers soar at the expense of her son. Remember what she said the other day when Durk done that concert and put all of them up on that wall?
That's true, but
that don't mean shit. My son first to do it, and y'all didn't even accept that when he did it. Had y'all accepted when he done it, maybe.
Do you need a free, easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed. Record anything on your.
Everybody will still be alive.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Come on, homie. He tried to do it. In the name.
Yeah, they laughed at him when he did it. Man, they said he was being friendly.
But he was listening to his mama. Because the people he was dissing in some of those songs was some of his mother's friends, children. So she got on his ass about that. It ain't like she got on his ass about that in her defense. So, nah, homie, man, she deserved what she got coming. And I think, man, she can finally be free.
How does Durk wiggle out of this? Can he wiggle out of this? What do you predict happens in the future with Durk?
I don't think he can, because whatever federal prosecutor on this case makes a career for themselves by not letting him out of it. Whatever federal prosecutor is on Diddy's case, they're gonna go to higher heights just for prosecuting such a big case. Only way for him to get out of this, homie, he got to tell about some more murders and be willing to testify. That's the only way. The feds don't want money. They either want information or your ass. It's the only way to bargain with the feds. Information or your ass. So, ain't no out. Ain't no out to this.
Every day I'm starting to be more and more, I'm not a street guy.
Me neither.
And every time something like this happens, it just reminds me of, I pat myself on the back.
Your mother.
I pat myself on the back, man, because you could easily be tricked into this shit.
Your mother and father done a great job of buying you a computer and letting you be in that room jacking off on MySpace. Your mother, they done a great job not interfering with you.
Hey, that's real talk, man. That's real talk.
Yeah, homie. So they nobody pushed this narrative of being street to you. Your father protected you from that. I had uncles, I had older cousins, homie, they pushed that narrative to me. So I was misguided, homie. But when I grew up and I knew better, I did better. I abandoned the streets. Nigga, I don't even want, the street concept don't make sense to a man. Unless you raised in that and you was taught that. I was never taught the streets. I had to come out and learn the streets the hard way to bump my head a few times. And I realized I ain't like these niggas. These gotta do this. I don't have to do this. I got a GED. I got this. Nigga, I can go get a job. So when the streets got hard on me, I quit. I'm going to get a job. Now I might come back to it, but I was in the streets for fun, my nigga. I wasn't in the streets for survival. And when it wasn't fun, it's easy for me to quit. It's easy for me to tell on the street, I'm nothing like you. So of course I'm gonna tell on you. So, and that's what's happening, nigga. You got a group of guys and everybody ain't street. We just hanging around trying to be street. And when it get too street, we want to abandon ship. Hey, I need to talk to the detective. Jump ship. And then there's some street that understand the streets and understand that the niggas I've been running with ain't street. So guess what? I get them up because I'm a real street and fuck them niggas. Because there's no honor amongst these streets. So we're trying to honor these codes when there's no honor amongst these codes. That's why it's too hard for people to stand on them. There's no rewards for them. It's number of consequences, repercussions, and hard time, nigga. Fuck you go stand on that for? See murder going crazy, he wouldn't tell on the nigga shot that little boy. He in the prison going crazy, realizing that the Supreme Court say he will never get out of jail. He in there going crazy right now. No out to misery and suffering, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. It ain't no out, it ain't no relief. And then there's gonna come a point when you're really sorry for what you did. In your heart, you gonna say, man, I hate I done this. And they still ain't gonna let you out. They still ain't gonna let you out, even when you really feel bad about what you did. That's the coldest part of the game, man. When your heart changed, nigga, you still gotta suffer.
So what is Durk's girlfriend, India? What does she do?
Man, the next nigga with some money. He left you a little money. She ain't got to worry about being loyal to him. It's gonna take her a minute. But boy, when that pussy go get hot, why you in there? And this nigga gonna come by asking her, do she need anything? I'm here for you if you need me, with the hopes of f***ing her. Yeah, I hope I can cross paths with her. I make a perfect little old mentor for a few of them kids he done left behind. Now that white baby mama, she gonna be all right. Yeah, that white baby mama he got, she gonna be all right.
Why you say that?
Cause she already cause he caught up to that other girl. Yeah, she already and you already heard what King Von girl said. All the old block niggas try to come back and get that pussy. OTF gonna be at their ass.
So what you give India, like what, 3 years?
No, man, little young hot pussy can't wait 3 years to be touched. You lying to me? Nigga, them hoes gonna be sucking her pussy first. That's what's gonna keep it tingling and craving something. But nah, them girlfriends gonna be getting at that pussy. What else you talking about? Once them girlfriends activate her, she gonna try to play tough and just bulldigger. Play bulldigger. But shit, somebody go sneak and get that pussy. You lying to me? Somebody from the label. One of them freaky white men that's been managing him. Somebody come back get that pussy. You lying to me?
Damn.
Shit.
That be true though, bro.
Yeah, no,
Especially
nature don't stop.
Especially if you going to jail for life and shit, bro. You might as well hang it up. Your girl not finna be faithful, gang. She not finna be faithful. But India, just out my respect off their relationship, I give her like a good year or two. You feel me? They got the little rose toys and whatever, but I give her like a good year or two to really figure out, like, to really talk to him, to see where his case at and this and that. I don't think she'll just turn her back on Durk though. Hell no. You feel me? They got too much to lose with that. But I give her like a good year or two before she actually interact with some guy or whatnot.
It's gonna be hard at first. But you gotta think, nigga, they recently had a breakup not too long ago, and they had to reunite. It's a nigga in the corner that he don't know about, that she half-ass like, that she run to when they break up. He go get the pussy. The work boyfriend get the pussy. The friend of the family get the pussy. But that pussy just don't go on ice. You a fool if you think that pussy go on ice for 3 years. Shit, you lying to me, nigga. Hell is you talking about it? He been like a motherfucker. He done got caught cheating with this one and that one. Shit.
Yeah, man, crazy situation. I mean,
it come out of nowhere. That's what's so shocking, homie. That's what got the internet so rocked and shook. The whole industry, homie. It come out of nowhere, homie. The feds done kept this quiet. It come out of nowhere.
I think when everybody saw OTF Diddy, cause it's a lot of people know the OTF Vonnie and the OTF 072 Boogie dude. Everybody know they faces, but everybody mainly know Diddy face. You feel me? So once motherfuckers saw Diddy had something to do with that, I'm pretty sure the next thought in everybody's mind was, damn, they on Durk ass. They finna get Durk. But we just didn't know when. You feel me? We thought they was gonna try to at least interrogate them guys first to see who tell on each other or who got some type of information on what happened with that incident or whatever. But yeah, they end up getting Durk less than 24 hours later. You feel me? Which is like crazy.
I kind of knew. I kind of knew something was up because of the show he had, man, and he was just getting real close with Jmane, and I was always asking myself, like, was it authentic? And I just felt like it was always it was always something else of why he was doing it.
What do Jmane do? He rap, or he just trying to sell cereal, stale cereal?
He finna get the trick get on Jmane ass now.
He's like a comedian, I guess.
What was he before then? A killer?
I don't think he's a killer.
Was he a gang member?
Yeah, he was with FBG Duck and them.
So he was a groupie, part of the FBG group. Couldn't rap. He was a comedian. What made him famous for Durk and them to want to pull at him? Just FBG?
I think he was on his Pushing Peace movement, and that's when Durk came along and wanted to push the movement as well.
Why not King Yella? King Yella seemed more sincere with Pushing Peace.
Yeah, King Yella was the first one. He shot a video in 2016 Pushing Peace, and that's when they tried to kill him at the video shoot.
So that's the nigga you go, if you really sincere about Pushing Peace, and I don't like King Yella, don't like nothing about it with scribble scrabble on his face. If you really sincere and you from Chicago and you sincere about Pushing Peace, how you not gonna go to the pioneer of this? He's the pioneer of drill music rappers pushing peace. You go get your pioneer because he trailblazed that fur. You don't go get the goof troop Jmane. Nobody can take Jmane serious because when he gets you on the platform, he whooping you. It's hard to take that serious with Pushing Peace and whooping, and you got all these mothers that's still in pain. You got a with a cereal box talking about Pushing Peace. Man, go get that nigga who almost lost his life and put his life on the line for Pushing Peace if you really serious. If you really serious. Don't get the cereal box. That's a clown that's gonna get the last. So now, man,
I think Jmane took a lot from your book. I think he seen a character and he mixed the real life with the character.
He used to try to book me all the time. He used to call me out. I would never respond to him. I would never respond.
Why?
Because I didn't take him serious. I ain't taking no nigga serious with a cereal box in his hand every day. That's a boy to me. That's a boy. I'm looking, nigga, I want to sit down and have some substance. I ain't finna sit down no nigga whooping. Whoop, whoop. And I gotta ask you the whoop question. Man, nigga, I ignored that nigga that nigga called me about 10 times. Man, I wouldn't even respond to that nigga. V tried to plug me in with him. Nina tried to hook me. Man, I'm not doing nothing with that. I'm gonna keep a cereal box with him. I'm gonna take him serious. So, had you, man, I sit down with a King Yella.
Even though you don't like him?
Yella. But I wouldn't sit down with a man. But he come along after everybody died, done went to jail. And I don't see him pushing peace. I see him pushing his platform and trying to get his cereal sold. I don't see him back in Chicago, reaching back to the mothers who have buried their children. If you really pushing peace, you have to go back and get JoJo and them mama. All them kids who gonna die, Tuka mama. That's where the peace come from. They pain, they voice, they tears, they hurt. That's what healed the peace, niggas. That's why I put the murder change me event together, nigga, because that's what brings the healing. That's what mama and them talking. Not the nigga who once was a part of it. Yeah, they come along with mama and them, but you can't separate the street and leave mama and them out of it. Because that's what make us listen, man, them turtles. You was there, man, you saw it, man, that room that was some powerful shit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Rainwater fucked up trying to sell it and make it about money, but nigga, that was some powerful shit. Oh, my bad, shit. That was some powerful shit. So, homie, you go back and get those mothers and find a way, you find a way to create a platform, homie, that helps them heal. Their healing is what brings about our convictions to feel bad about being a part of this. But talking to the killers, when they got a platform that's paying them, when the cameras come on, everybody playing. These niggas playing. They got a cereal box. They went, homie, so now go get the real pain of that community. Mothers who have lost children that we don't know nothing about. There's other people that died out there, homie, but behind this. That we don't know nothing about, but they mothers, they children, they brothers, they sisters. Men, go tap into that pain of Chicago and watch you get peace. But they're not tapping into the pain of Chicago. They tapping into the entertainment side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're definitely speaking facts. But I do want to say this, though. He has sat down with people in the same room as him, interviewed people who they probably would have killed each other 10 years ago. So that was a big step.
That's
in the name of content creation, where we get a check, and we joke around and doing it. You don't, homie. Two people who wanted to kill each other 10 years ago don't heal the community by them sitting down. That's why the truces never mean anything. That's why when the gangs come together, because they ain't lost nothing. They lost a homeboy. A homeboy crying compared to a mama crying. Good, come on, that's a whole different weight on the scale. Hearing them women choke up, man, make a nigga walk out the room and wipe his eye, man, shit. Nigga, that's why I put the killers who have killed. I went and got a judge, I went and got a prosecutor, but ultimately, the pain of those mothers. Hearing Miss Dominique voice crack up, homie, nigga, that get me every time. Watching Mama Duck break, that get me every time. Lil Snoop mama, Mo 3 mama, homie, that get me every time. But listening to the killers talk, you niggas just don't want to go to jail no more. And you niggas understand consequences. That's why y'all ain't killing each other today. 10 years ago, y'all didn't understand consequences. You was a kid at 19, 20 years old, coming from trauma, coming from poverty, with an undeveloped brain. Now your brain is developed. You have logical ways to think now. And you understand if you do this, you going to jail. Compared to when your brain was undeveloped, you knew it was wrong, but you didn't have a full understanding of what you were really doing and the consequence of what you do. Now you just understand consequences. It's easy not to kill now, scared ass. You understand consequences now. So that's why I troll the grown street niggas online. I do not bother young niggas that'll kill you because I know they don't understand consequences. They don't understand 17, 19 years old, if I kill you, I'm gonna get caught. They still think they can get away like the video game. on Grand Theft Auto when they outrun the police and go hide and put the code in and it reset and the siren go off. The 19, 20-year-old think life is like that.
That nigga
But the
crazy.
nigga 27, 28, 30, the little Durk them age, now that they understand consequences, now they want to put on the kufi hats, they want to take their shahadas, all that shit, because they understand consequences. But nigga, you can't avoid killing. If you done killed before, nigga, that shadow will linger over your head till you die.
I definitely get what you're coming from. I definitely, I think you are a pioneer in the YouTube space to where a lot of these people, the Ant Glizzies, the Jmanes, they all watch you. So I feel like, Jmane could do a better job at pushing peace, but I also feel like a lot of these people are watching you. They feel like they have to get in character.
I didn't start out in character, homie. I started out in character because when I wasn't in character, nobody was paying me no mind. I was traveling to Washington, D.C. every year, man, with the campaign Fair Sentencing of Youth, the Incarcerated Children's Advocacy Network. I was working with mothers of crime violence, gun violence. So I wasn't in character with them people. I wasn't my first interview with you wasn't in character. The second interview with you, I wasn't in character. The third interview with you, I wasn't in character. When I was getting on Uzi Vert and Gilly about pop, I wasn't in character, homie. The character came later when they kept talking about my dreads. The character came later, homie. But initially, those were my convictions as a man, as a black man, as a father, as a youth advocate, as a school mentor. So those were my convictions. The character came once I started understanding the internet, that the algorithm don't embrace this. So I'm saying it's hard for these mothers, it's hard for the people who homie, the characters was strictly for monetization. Once I created the character, I was no longer interested in trying to solve these issues in the community, because I feel like I'm not a savior, and I didn't want to be a savior. I didn't want that burden anymore, homie. I got tired of, it's a burden to carry, my nigga. It's a real burden that you have to carry when you care about black people. And I didn't want to carry that burden anymore. So my only prayer was, man, God, please don't let my heart be hardened toward my own people. God, I don't want the burden. Man, why do I care so much? Why do I curl? Man, I didn't want to keep caring, my nigga. So I had to find a way not to curl. I want to care about my kids. Nigga, I'm caring way more about helping my community in my financial situation and being able to pass something down to my kids. I didn't want to be like Dr. King, my nigga. He was a man, no. I didn't want to be like Malcolm, nigga, where I curse so much, I die broke. Nigga, kill me, man, f that, nigga. So I created the character out of disdain, out of anger, so I don't become hateful. And nigga became my outlet. F you ass nigga. And I can come out of character and say, man, shit, I'm just playing. I don't really care about that shit. So when you hear me say, nigga, half the shit you see me talking about, I don't care about no more, nigga. I cared in the beginning. When I came to the internet and I realized that they idolize these niggas, they shaming a nigga that's coming from the community, working, oh, he a snitch. Ain't no snitch, but I will call the police. I'm a law-abiding. Once I realized that they couldn't I didn't want that. I didn't want to care, my nigga. I don't want that burden to care. So God answered my prayers and freed me, my nigga. I don't care no more.
And I do want to say too, Jmane, him pushing the cereal, that was a brand that got him closer to kids. That cereal helped the kids get in tune with the pushing peace stuff too.
Well, good for that. Yeah, I would never do an interview with him.
Damn.
Yeah, never. I would. He ain't on my level intellectually. I cannot see me and him sitting down and having a real intellectual conversation. So that's good for him, homie. Not that I'm trying to knock him. I just look at him and would never take him serious based on the fact he a whoop serious nigga. Yeah, I thought that was a retard. So I salute for what he doing. But you can't reach kids. I ain't gonna say you can't, because kids' minds are so young and impressionable, so it's easy to impress upon children. I know mother that's got tears in her eye and sit across that with a box of cereal and have a real conversation. So that's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Before we move on, I just want to say the Durk thing is crazy. It's shocking. To see him overcome all those obstacles in Chicago and to go out like this is crazy.
Well, homie, he didn't.
feel like
I can't say he went out like this because the last 4 or 5 years he been trying to walk in a path of redemption. Whether it's sincere or not, he know what he's done in life. He's know the wrong and the harm he's caused other people. So maybe he's getting a jump on redemption, right? Maybe he's getting ahead of saying, okay, God, even though I ain't got caught, I'm finna change my life because I've gotten away with things I should have got caught for. You see what I'm saying? So I can't say he went out like this. Whether he get life or not, he began making a transition to become a better person. He began making a transition to become a better person. And that's before he got to jail. So maybe whatever God he serves, maybe they can find mercy. Maybe he can get a 10-year, 15-year sentence. But he got to pay for it, homie. I told my brother one time, man, my brother did 30.
Man. Oh, my God. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like, I honestly feel like this is the first interview that, put back on my shades, man. Y'all know I be stunning. I feel like this is the first interview that, I actually agree with a lot that Charleston White has said. But, I most mainly agree with him a lot. Not with just this video, but it's just certain things that I feel like he had a place for saying. You feel me? But who cares? Sometimes people be having to hear that type of stuff. You feel me? Because you got a lot of guys out here that be scared to say certain things and whatnot. And I just salute them for having the courage and the strength to don't give a fuck. You feel me? Just say what you want to say. But now, I feel like Jmane doing a pretty decent job with the pushing piece and whatever. If the cereal is good, like he is drawing the kids in, but his biggest thing is sitting down with people who he probably in the past exchanged gunfire with, or even some of the people who might took some of his homies. You feel me? That's a big thing to do. That's like the Gucci and Young Jeezy situation when they had the little versus battle and whatnot. But yeah, I kind of agree with a lot that Charleston White was saying on here, and hopefully Lil Durk do come from under the little situation he got going on. And I think he eventually gonna sit down with Jmane. Due to them bringing King Yellow in the picture now, I believe he'll sit down with King Yellow and talk about a lot of stuff. So it's just something we gotta wait on to see if it happens. But that's it for this video, man. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And prayers go out to Durk, his family. You feel me? India, keep your head up. The kids, keep your head up. The oldest son, keep playing football, keep busting ass out there, you know. And anybody else who facing these situations right now, where it's death or jail time, such as like Young Thug and all them, Luke Wyfin, Lucci, Pablo, a few more people who've been here with a Rico recently. Y'all just stay positive, man. Keep grinding, man. Stay out the way. Make your circle smaller than it is. You don't need nobody around wiring wires and whatnot. And y'all just keep y'all head on, man. Free Smirk. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of this video. We out.